You're trying to piss me off, right? You're like, you are trying to piss me off? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Is this a joke? Just capture. Finally, bro. Finally. Finally, it actually works, yo. Finally. Finally, bro. Oh my god, it took forever. Alright, it's the third inning. We're fucking here. So I'm gonna stream the game, but first. I'm gonna decompress before I actually start doing anything. Vinny Pasquantino hit a solo home run. It's 1-0 Italy. If Italy win, the U.S. are in. I think this is a really interesting game because most of these players are from America. So they're kind of like playing for the U.S. and playing for Italy at the same time tonight, which is cool. Give me my streaming place. Give me my actual streaming studio. That's there. Yeah, I don't think the stream is public. Yeah. Oh, double play. Inning over. Oh, that looks good. An actual streaming setup. Okay, what's happened in this game so far? Antonacci strikes out. Three strikeouts in a row. All swinging. Then Pasquantino obviously hit a home run in the second inning. We know that, but strikeout, double, ground out to third. Strikeout, double. Ground out to third. Six three walk and then a 4-3 double play. Six three walk. 31-point font is insane. Stop that. And then a 4-3 DP. All right. Then Mexico's up. Third strikeout for Nola. This is the pitcher you want if you're either in Italy or a U.S. fan. Italy are not a bad team, man. There's a reason they're 3-0. There's a reason they're here. There's a reason they beat the USA. Ball. Alvarez up now, facing Nola. Line drive, base hit through the 5-6 hole for Alvarez. Gonzalez 2 for 10 in the WBC. Strike one. Ground ball to third. That might be 2. It is. Close play at first. But he's out, and that's the inning. Drive base hit. First man on for Italy here in the third. Actually, sorry, there's one out.
First round pick by the Bills. Dan, assistant coach in the NBA. What a thrill it was last night for him to face Team USA. His grandfather, an assistant baseball coach in Indiana, recruited and signed Kyle Schwarber. And that was Dante's favorite player. I wonder how aggressive Team Italy will be. Nobody runs very well. You have a 1-0 lead, so important to pick up 90 feet. Particularly with a left-handed hitter, make it a little more difficult for Kurt to throw. And Nachi, top of the order. It's out. Well, this one just off the edges.
I just missed. That was a very close pitch. Ground ball. That might be a double play. 4, 6, 3. Inning over. Another inning double play. 8-6-3 double play. Bro, John Birdie hit a home run? Are you kidding me? Copy. Paste. Home run. F3, strikeout, F8. Let's take that guy. It's better. Is it F3 or an F5? It's an F5. F5, strikeout, F8. Wait, whoops.
Pitch count, something to keep an eye on.
There's the room mic. Much better.
Much like last night, Team Italy playing sound fundamental defense. Both the second and third innings ending in double plays to help keep that pitch count down for Aaronola.
I agree.
Strikes out. Yeah, that's the curveball. I had a chance to see it up front and center. I was fortunate to be a guest instructor for the Philadelphia Phillies in spring training. Getting a chance to watch Aaron Nola, there's a good shot of me and Aaron. To watch him throw a bullpen session in a day and age where so many pitchers are chasing
Can you stop that, please? This is annoying. No, don't. Okay, sure. Yeah. Alright, yeah, sure. Yeah, whatever, fine. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck that is, but yeah, sure. Sure, dude. Yeah. Alright. Okay, who's up now? Aranda, 1-0 count from Nola. Nola's on 42 pitches in the fourth inning. This is going very well for Aaron Nola right now.
charge. Around the double back in the first. 2-0 is in. So how does the
Inside.
long toss go for Aaron Nola?
Well, the long toss was fine. It was only shortened up to 66 inches.
He started spinning that curveball and too many years away from the game. Difficult time to catch from that curveball. I didn't let him know that, but I was happy when he decided to start throwing straight again. Strike to Aranda. There's a look at the arsenal. They'll throw that four-seamer about 30% of the time. That knuckle curveball, it is a dandy. Almost as much as they'll throw that four-seam heater.
We're in 3-1, strike 2. Right down the pipe. Bottom of the fourth, by the way, not the top. 3-2 pitch from Nola, upcoming. Kirk on deck. Aaron Nola's out here pitching for 2 countries at once right now. Like, genuinely. He's out here pitching for 2 countries at once.
One of the best right-handed curveballs in baseball. What makes it so good, he can change shapes with it. You often hear that expression about tunneling. Everything comes out of the same slot.
The DR at Venezuela is like one of the best games of the whole group stage, but it's not going to matter. They're both already in.
But more importantly, he knows how to use it. Statcast era started in 2015.
That's a great pitch.
Has a terrific breaking ball. We saw that last night for Team USA.
Was that a looking or a swinging strikeout?
Tough to strike out
I would ground it out the first of the time.
and tough to walk.
Dude.
That much off balance. He is a bad ball hitter. But Aaron Nola pulls the string.
So 3 unassisted.
Changed his speeds on that curveball. Tried to get him to bite on that one. See how far Kirk would expand the strike zone. Now you've got multiple ways you can try to run that four-seam fastball up.
We'll see if you can get some chase down and away.
Popped up.
Might pop up. DeRosio's back and it's out of play.
Normally with Aaron Nola, when he runs that four-seamer up, that was out of the zone. The only thing Kirk could do was pop that up.
Most of the time he'll follow that with something slow down and away. Try to speed the hitter up and slow him down.
Grounded to third down the line. Fair. Base hit. Kirk, not fast. Just going to be a single. That would be a double for a lot of guys. But it's a hit for Mexico. Only their, actually their third of the game.
Mexico has a hit in every inning.
Pitch one low from Nola. Low and outside.
Nessus was such a big part of that charge by Mexico.
52 pitches for Nola now. He'll get into the fifth, which is what Italy wanted. I'm not sure if Italy are going with a 2-pitcher sort of plan like what Canada did today. To beat Cuba. Leaves that one out over the plate. Popped foul into the crowd.
Out of play.
Francisco Cervelli, you're trying to hold a 2-0 lead. Nothing gives a manager more comfort than when you feel like you have a guy in the field that's in control of the situation. Aaron Nola's been in about every big spot you can be. He's pitched in a lot of big games in September and October for the Phillies.
A Meneses 1-1 pitch.
Goes to change his feet again. He has Meneses out front. You acquire that after getting out there and getting some experience. We saw a young righty and Nolan McKay could spin the ball with a fastball. McLean has a bright future, but Aaron Nola has a little bit more dirt underneath those cleats. He's able to go to plan A, plan B, or plan C.
Pop up towards second base. That's going to end the inning.
And that's the third out. Mexico strands 2. Italy's up 2-0.
2-0 Italy after 4.
You homer, you get your number on the espresso machine, and sometimes the mix is just right. 10 homers in the tournament, Statcast, powered not by espresso, but by the Italian bats. Caglione against the side. Andrew Fisher, J.J. Barazio, 6, 7, 8 in the Italian order. So 9 different players that homered. Jack Caglione, a lot of power in that bat. Blasted one last night. All the homers last night were early. That filthy 8-0 lead. All the homers last night were from left-handed bats.
2-2.
That's a lefty bat, but Birdie, the righty, went into the Crawford box. And that's how the score is 2-0 Italy. Really good at that by Caglione up to this point. Laid off a couple of curveballs from Assad. So we look at this Pasquatch hitting past Patino. He's been blasting some flashy leather
over at first base. Trying to join the party, being a solo homer.
Leadoff walk. John Morosi.
Leadoff walk. I like to see it from Mexico. Assad, 52 pitches in.
Left-handed relievers. The point you made about Italy's lineup being very left-handed is crucial here. And Benji Hill has 4 lefties in the bullpen to potentially go to. Natera, Fernandino, Armenta, and Garcia. So that could be one of their first.
Second walk for Caglione, by the way.
Already warming up.
Fisher smoked the first pitch he saw on a liner to Gonzalez into a double play. This guy's bat is fascinating. He's 21, 25 homers at Tennessee, 25. He led the SEC. He's played just 19 games in the minors. He looks like he belongs. Runner goes.
Ooh, he swung at it though. But he's safe at second. The ball was high and in. He sort of protection swung by accident. So it is a strike. It's now a 2 count, but the runner steals second.
Lefty in the batter's box makes it a lot more difficult for a catcher. You take a look at Fisher right there, it makes it more difficult for Kirk. It's a much easier throw to try to cut down a runner with a right-handed hitter. You have that entire lane wide open to throw into.
That limbo move kept him out of the throwing lane with Kirk. You heard Alex Tosi, the umpire, say, I don't know how you didn't interfere with that.
Italy did such a good job last night of getting runners over at 90 feet. If you're Fisher in an ideal world, you'd like to hit this ball to the right side. Get Caglione to third, but with 2 strikes, kind of all bets are off. You're just in fighting mode, trying to stay alive.
Ole Miss, Duke, Tennessee. Runner's going, big jump, ball's in the air, left center field. Rosarena's there, Caglione's back.
Really good job there by Caglione. As soon as contact was made, he looked in and saw that it was a fly ball to left field. Was able to slam the brakes on and get back to second.
Durazio now.
That pitch count starting to drive up a little bit. This will be pitch number 58 from Assad. Only allowed 65 through this round of Pool D.
With your pitch count limit.
Sorry, how did that out happen?
Batter at say 62 or 63. You can finish that at bat and go over 65. Bernardino, the lefty, is ready. Durazio make on a 1-1. Caglione chased back to second.
He flew out to center field.
1-2.
Good fastball there from Assad, 95 miles an hour, maintaining his velocity. Started the game in the first inning anywhere from 93 to 95. Pitch number 60, he's about to twirl. He's keeping that B low.
Runner at second. 1 out. Top 5. Durazio, ground ball. That's a base hit.
Base hit.
Left field, and Rosarena's right on
First
the
and
ball.
third.
And it's at the corners for Italy. And the 21-year-old Nori coming to the plate.
Italy continuing to keep the pressure on Mexico. Assad has had to pitch in traffic quite a bit.
Benji Hill has the lefty ready. And he's going there. Italy with an opportunity in the 5th. At the corners, 1 out. Houston.
With hotels and vacation rentals, Booking.com has something for everyone.
City Charles, you got anything more boutique?
We leave right this way.
What about something more family friendly?
Maybe a resort with a water park.
Or somewhere.
Yeah, so Nori's up with 2 on. I wonder if they pinch hit. I wonder if he could do a squeeze play. You might see a squeeze play. You might see a squeeze play, to be honest. This is genuinely a squeeze playish kind of situation. 9 hitter up first and third, 1 out. It also eliminates the double play.
Bernardino of the Red Sox.
Yeah, one of the quality left-handed arms Benji Heel has coming out of that bullpen for Team Mexico. Big spot in the game right here, little left on left. You're always trying to find, as a manager, that right lane to put your relievers in, to put them in the best spot.
Was Antonacci, the mid-off man, lefty as well. He's on deck. Big Bender. 1-1.
Take a look what's underneath that hood of Bernardino. He'll throw that sinker about 45% of the time. 5-pitch mix, curveball, changeup, cutter, and slider to go along with.
The infield back to 2 corners are even. He's going to bunt, drops it down.
Told you. Oh, they go home. Safe. I called it. Squeeze play. 2-0 Italy. I told you, squeeze play.
Boy, if you're Francisco Cervelli, you have to have a lot of trust in your players. The right guy, you feel
It's the right call. It eliminates the double play. They had no shot to get a double play there at all. You've got the 9 hitter up.
see Nori doesn't give it away too soon. Bernardino does a good job getting it. It's right off the webbing of the glove of Herb.
I was going to say sack bunt. It's closer.
This is a bang, bang, bang play for a pitcher.
You know, it's actually just a bunt. It's actually just a bunt single, no? It's a bunt single. It's definitely just a single.
Nori gets an RBI.
One single.
Italy gets a run. The inning.
They don't get an out on the play. I mean, it's crazy. It's a great call.
It could be even more productive.
Exactly what they should have done.
Much like the Italians did last night against Team USA, continuing to push the envelope. Runs are at such a premium.
3-0.
We're not sure how long Aaron Nola. You have 65 pitches, but eventually the bullpen.
Fly ball, left field, deep. Rosarena catches it. Runner doesn't tag. First and second still. Long fly ball.
Some really good defensive outfield in Mexico.
It really is. Benji Heel told us before game 1 between Rosarena, Thomas, and Duran. They feel they have as much of an athletic outfit as there is in this Pool D. Rosarena goes a long way. Get a good beat on that one right from the get-go.
Mexico's bullpen active again. Third hitter for Bernardino. It's a righty bat, Birdie. Good contact guy. Holbert into the Crawford boxes. See Duarte getting loose. Razio, the catcher, is at second. Iori better speed behind him at first.
If you're benching heel right now, you almost have to play this fifth inning like it's the eighth or ninth. You can ill afford to fall much more behind. The high leverage relievers will be in early and often.
Inside corner. That's up. 3-1. Two more lefty bats.
3-1 on Marcy. Oh no, so Marcy's up. 3-1 on Birdie. I guess he scared him with that home run. They're scared of John Birdie's power. They're terrified of John Birdie's massive power. They walk him to load the bases.
Biggest out of the game right now for Team Mexico.
So I guess Antonacci got out, and I missed that. My bad. Yeah, Antonacci flew out to left. That's right.
Albert descends. Pitching coach for Mexico.
Bruh. Antonacci flew out to left. Birdie walks. Yes, sir. Bases are now loaded.
Make sure he's good to lose coming in.
Whoa. Stop it. Stop it. There we go.
Ron Lotus, the bench coach. Ron Lotus was a great coach for the San Francisco Giants. Part of their 3 World Championships. Dave Righetti, of course, is also on his staff.
Mexico
So Nava
could be in real trouble here.
is coach of the Giants.
Mexico could be in real trouble if they don't get out of this. Just outside. 2-0. 2-0 on Bernardino. Bernardino.
Bases loaded, 2 down, 3-0 Italy.
Another pitch outside. 3-0.
You would assume with Pasquantino on deck, Bernardino in for Marcy, and more than likely stay in for Pasquantino.
Hey, they gave it to him. That probably wasn't a strike, but okay.
3-1, and that barely slipped the bottom of the zone. But in Bernardino, with a 3-1 pitch. Ground ball. Into right field. That's a base hit. Scoring is Durazio. Another run across. Out at first. The second run looked like it scored before Marcini was caught at first. This is going to be a 5-0 lead for Italy. Marcini
Italy just keeps on hitting. Italy just keeps on hitting. Yes, sir. It's not a mistake. I told you guys. We're 3-0 for a reason. We're going to be 4-0. I have more score sheets that prove that this team can hit. That his team can hit. So Birdie, second. Both these guys score. This guy scores. What way do Mexico have back into this game? I don't know. Genuinely, I don't know. I think Mexico may be, as the kids say, cooked here. I think Mexico may be cooked. Uh-oh. Out to left? No, F7.
It does. Mexico not only running out of outs, but they've got a guy in Aaron, the experienced pitcher. 58th pitch about to be thrown by Aaron. Has a chance to complete 5 innings.
God, what the fuck? Oh, there we go.
With a guy like Nola,
There it is. Bye.
season action, scouting up for Team Italy in the perfect world. Francisco Cervelli would love to get Nola to get through this inning.
Yeah, obviously you'd love to have Nola get through this inning. It's crazy how well Italy have executed, too. They've executed so much better than most teams in this tournament. They're just very calm. Strike.
Last night was the biggest win in Italian baseball history. Where would this one rank? You know what?
It ranked close to it, but it's not as good as beating the U.S. Nah, I don't think so. Well, yeah, you also advance your own country. Because this is the Italian-American team, not the Italian team. They're playing for both their countries at once. It's crazy. You do wonder how far they can go, because it's a really solid team of MLB prospects. Aaron Nola can pitch the final of the WBC if they get there. And a statue built of you. Imagine a statue of Francisco Cervelli in Rome. That's the best thing I've ever heard. Please make it happen. Please make it happen. Place your bets. Place your bets on Italy right now. We have to make this a reality. I need my Francisco Cervelli statue, dude. Right in the Vatican. I still where are they going to build baseball fields in Italy? It's my problem with the Italy team and the Great Britain team. I don't know where you're actually going to. Both those countries are very built up and don't have a lot of free real estate to build new things in. To be honest with you, they're two of the more built up countries in the world. I mean, Italy has had 4,000 years to build shit there. Great Britain is just not a very big island. There's not a lot of room in either of those countries to build more baseball fields to actually realistically grow the sport in the future. Who's some of the pitch clocking now?
Been the bread and butter all night for Aaron Nola, that curveball. He's had it from the first inning on. We talked about it, Rich. If he has the curveball and has command of it, he's tough to get to. That's the comeback fastball that he struck Thomas out in the third inning. Started at the left-hander's hip and bring it back in.
Nine-hitter. Ortiz is on deck. Runner goes. Good jump.
Hi. Great throw. You got him. That was a great throw. A perfect throw. Once again, Italy just executing all the time.
Rescue run trying to start
Italy just executing all the time.
What a great catch and throw, right on the money, and Gonzalez is dead on arrival. Team Italy loving it. More importantly, gives Aaronola a chance to get this last hitter.
Yeah, he can get through the fifth now. He's one strike away from getting through the fifth. Time for the best pitch of the night. I mean, he's only 68 pitches in. He's Aaron Nola. I don't think he really cared.
Was shaky on some wild pitches early in the series, but that was a beautiful throw. And a tapper
Ground ball.
could not have gone any better
Oof.
for Italy. 5 runs on the board
Glove flip through 5 innings.
from Nola.
69 pitches. And through. Fifth inning. 4-3. Yeah, they saved Aaron Nola for the right game.
One walk and 5 punch-outs. Brought with them the double play ball. Team Italy flashing some leather. But Aaronola was in control. Used that 2-seam fastball right here that went out. Nice play by John Birdie. There are the two guys, Michael Lorenzen and Aaronola, the bookends of this starting rotation.
This has Team USA in a terrific position to get that second spot and into the quarterfinals. Italy 5-0 over Mexico. Nola's howling off.
Yeah, U.S. looks good right now. Top sixth.
Esposito.
That's a bomb. 6-0.
Cue the opera music.
And with a slow start, the WBC offensively preventing, but he's making up for it in a big way. Second home run for the guy the Royals fans refer to as the Pasquatch.
6-0 bomb from Benny Pasquantino. That was a moonshot. That was high. Wonder about the exit velo on that. I do wonder about the exit velo on that ball. It didn't seem that fast.
They cool
Very majestic home run, but it didn't seem like it came off the bat that fast. At 95. 36-degree launch angle. Only 349 feet. So he didn't hit it as hard as he could have. He didn't get all of it, really. DeZenzo. I mean, they just punish you if you make mistakes. If you leave the ball over the middle, they just punish you. Their execution is great. They don't make mistakes. They run the bases really well. They're just executing everything. They're executing better than all the other teams. Is the bullpen door open, or am I seeing things? Man, yeah. They're also Mexico's leaving a lot of pitches over the plate. Just what was the last play? Right. F9. That's outside. Caglione 2 walks today. Stole the base as well. Pitch is high, swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Stepped up big. It's an incredible moment last night with Judge at the plate. It wasn't Otani Trout, but it's pretty close. Yeah, Team Italy, they've shocked a lot of people. You know, Rich, when we got there the first day, all the talk was about Team USA defeating Mexico. And first thing you said to me was this Team Italy, they're talented, they're young, they're aggressive. They can push the envelope. They have some team speed. Very favorable schedule the first couple of days. They were able to save Lorenzen and Aaron Nola for arguably the two biggest games of the pool, and it's all played out. When we look at the schedule, you start from the top and get to the bottom. When you get to the bottom of the schedule, you see this game, the last game. Both of us were like, oh, that's going to be the game. And, of course, Italy last night stunned everybody. And they're doing it again tonight.
3-1.
Fisher did not go.
I think 3-1. I think most of the banter around Bankin Park tonight was okay. The slipper's going to fall off Team Italy. This is almost a home game for Team Mexico. They get a
Cervelli is genuinely a great manager, too. He's extremely locked in. He's just sitting there talking to his players on the front step of the dugout. Think about all the dudes who just sit there chewing gum the entire game. Just sit in the dugout smacking their gum, not helping anybody. Francisco Cervelli's actually sitting there up on the top, like, not even on the top step. He's sitting there, like, eye level with the hitters down by the batters, on deck circle, talking to people. He's like in the at-bats with his hitters. Ground out to first base. 6-0. Yeah, man, Italy have a game plan. It's clearly reproduced. They did it against the USA. It's led by the offense and them just punishing people making mistakes. You can't make mistakes against them. Was that a 3-1 put out or was it unassisted? It was a 3-1. I'm not sure. It was right.
All of these things hold, the matchup would be the United States against Canada. If memory serves, those two nations have met fairly recently in a couple high-profile gold medal games that took
We're
place.
going into the Matrix. Okay, never mind. It is the bottom of the sixth. What happened to Diorazio? Oh, I'm dumb, dude. Mexico. There we go. Alright, bad. Yeah, okay. Now we're good. Diorazio is not a Spanish name. I don't know why I thought that. It's like Diorazio. When is he up for Mexico? Oh, wait. Joseph Ortiz. Yeah, they've got to get base runners on. I mean, they're finally into the bullpen. There's no more Aaron Nola, so if there's going to be a chance for Mexico, it's got to start now. Ball 4. There you go. That's a base runner. Leadoff base runner. Leadoff walk. First batter with no Aaron Nola. Leadoff walk. Might we have a game here? Might we have a game here? too loud though. That's probably good. Look right there. I just want some music.
Eddie Hill talking about this young man and his bravery and battle with mental health and how far he's come, how confident he is.
2-1 pitch. It's a big pitch. Ground ball. Oh man. Alright, they get one out. They get one out. It's not a double play, but like, man, I thought it was another like crazy good break for Italy there.
Such a big out to get that lead runner, keep the double play in order. He makes it look rather easy. See him comes and gets this right away. Creates a lane to throw into so he doesn't throw the ball into the back of the runner. And Antonacci up with some treasury again.
Would you say Italy has been the best defensive team in this pool?
Last 2 nights for sure. They've made all the plays that have needed to be made. Airtight defense.
I think the Antonacci decoy is icing on the cake. Rosarena struck out twice.
Back-to-back really good breaking balls right there. If you're Rosarena right now, you have to go up there. All he's been able to establish is the fastball. This is a good cutter right here. On the knees, outside corner.
0-2.
It's amazing how a pitch will get a pitcher right back and sink that first pitch breaking ball. The last 3 pitches have been the best Green that Gordon has thrown. You see a Rosarena out in front of this one. All he can do is hook it foul and makes contact.
Durant runs, take chunks, swing and a miss. That's break 3 on Rosarena, the stolen base for Mexico.
Boy, textbook pitching right there. You slow a hitter down, then you speed him up with the express chest level. 3 really good breaking balls, and then right here he goes upstairs with the express and throws it right by a Rosarena. 4-seam fastball chest high. Nearly impossible to get on top of that pitch. One.
So if this holds, Italy will get Puerto Rico. The 2 seed coming
Italy would probably beat Puerto Rico, to be honest with you. Italy are a lot better team than Puerto Rico. Maybe not if Puerto Rico had everybody, but they don't.
high hopes for Mexico, especially coming off of 2023. Getting to the semifinals. Aranda.
So it's whatever Alessandro Maestri told Prosecco when he came out with that mountain, that this has been a story of Jekyll and Hyde. Couldn't find the zone at the beginning. Pepper and strike zone, he's found command. He's found his release point.
Ran in second.
Hi.
Just up.
Yeah, he found the zone again after he lost it earlier. Well, you can't put a guy on for Kirk. I don't want to see 2 guys on for Kirk. Curveball fouled off.
Adrian Johnson, the first for USA.
From Prosecco, able to land that breaking ball, that hard slider, locating the fastball on point.
Almost. Just a bit outside. Ball 3. Or ball 4, rather. There we go, see? I said you don't want to put 2 guys on for Kurt. Nice pitch, strike 1.
That was one of the impressive things about one of the double plays for Bobby Witt Jr. A lot of shortstops are going to try to get the out at second. He limited Kirk was running with on his knees, threw him out on a hop on 1 pitch.
First and second, 2 out. Alejandro Kirk. Ground ball, shortstop. Up with the throw. Inning over.
Pretty happy.
Six to nothing. Alejandro Kirk rounds out to shortstop. That's a 6-3, not a 3-6. Now we go to the top of the 7th. I don't know if Mexico really has it in, to be honest with you. This feels pretty sealed. Italy are just executing, like I've said, all stream. Francisco Cervelli deserves so much credit for this. Francisco Cervelli deserves so much credit for how this team is playing. Dominican up 4-1 on Venezuela. Dominican Republic just keeps hitting. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it's the Dominican Republic and Italy. Definitely the 2 strongest teams in the group stage. We had top 7. One plus 1 plus 3 plus 1. That is in fact 6.
Saved a few errors for Team Italy. Who was last play? Short hop. That's Amore. Vinny.
Yes, it is. Durazio, sweep, and a miss. Mexico really kept the dugout loose. He's the guy that demanded the espresso machine in the corner of the dugout and made it a routine.
Down the line. Foul.
Fouling out of play.
I'll tell you, Rich, we got here a few
Who's up, Durazio? Yeah.
Just walking around the batting cage. This Team Italy was all business. There was no talk about last night's win over Team USA and trying to chum up and excited about the shocker they pulled off last night. They've been very focused on the task at hand, and it's showing right now. 6-0 lead going to the 7th.
Talking to Francisco Cervelli and a couple of players, exactly mirrors what you just said about last night. Hey, they celebrated. It was a shocking win. That was a big deal. But as they got in the locker room, and as everybody does, you celebrate a big win. Then all of a sudden it was like, hey, it's just one win. We got to go back and win tomorrow night too. Razio takes up. So this all but assures the U.S. is in. We had to hire 3 mathematicians from the University of Houston today. 13 innings is like right now the only scenario where we can get guys. But Italy on top 6-0. Martin Rosa can start thinking about his starting lineup against Canada Friday night. Yeah, it's 1-2 here. An off day for the Classic here tomorrow. And then Friday night, Saturday afternoon, 2 quarterfinals. This is all play. You know, it's 4 games. You have a chance to get some big wins and maybe recover from a tough loss of USA. But that ends on Friday. It's the lightning round. Winning, you advance. Losing, you're out. And you're going home. You win a quarterfinal here, you're on to Miami in the semifinals. Vodnik, third out of the bullpen for Mexico. This was a Javier Assad start.
Sickness or pitches. Mostly hard, either 4-seam fastball.
Now to right field, caught.
We head down to John Wilson.
Rick, you mentioned all business for the Italians. Well, that extends to the style. This is how they arrive when they've been flying and arriving on the bus to the ballpark. You know the old saying, look good, feel good, play good. In Italy, they have praise for that. La bella figura, the style, the way you're supposed to present yourself. Italy presenting very well at this World Baseball Classic.
Yeah, Lizak rolled in not quite like that, but close.
Close. Listen, this was a game to bring your A game, right? This is a big game. Biggest game of this pool so far. Lots of implications, not only for Mexico and Italy, but a lot of eyeballs watching this one, seeing if Team USA is going to be able to advance.
And a big crowd, mostly wearing green and red, as they kept at bay. 3 home runs, Italy jumped to a 6-0 lead.
So we had a chance to talk to a lot of the players from Team USA after that 5-3 win over Mexico here at Dyken Park. And the player, they said it felt like an October atmosphere.
I think the best thing that happened for Team Italy tonight is to jump out to the quick lead and you silence this crowd.
Team Mexico really hasn't had a whole lot to cheer about.
And Tanachi, the 23-year-old, you get to see guys like Antonacci, who are in the minor league system. He's out of Coastal Carolina University. Double A.
Strike one.
You can see him play, 4 games, get an idea, and they're playing against Major League pitching, against Major League opponents. They've got Major League teammates. A great JUCO career. We're getting to Coastal Carolina. He can play just about everywhere, too.
That hit him?
That looked like it hit his elbow.
Hmm.
He's on his way to coaching.
Hit by pitch.
This two-seam fastball catches him right on that elbow guard, on that right elbow. See so many players now wearing that protective armor on that elbow that's exposed to the pitcher.
Strike.
Birdie's home run, a big one. Italy had a homer from Pasquantino in the second, but Birdie's all of a sudden kind of validated that. They made it 2-0.
But on the first, safe.
Again, Antonacci. Because it was such a reminder of last night when the 3 homers against Team USA, and the lead just got bigger and bigger. Just stretched it to 2-0. And Italy started rolling.
Base hit. First and third. He drops it. He's going all the way home. Go to the plate, and it's another error that Mexico benefits from, and yet more fantastic execution from Team Italy. Italy just does not make mistakes. They always have their head up. It's crazy how how long has this team even been playing together to execute this well. I mean, it's a very professional team. That has to be said. And Francisco Cervelli's done a great job managing them. But that's why Antonacci's in the leadoff spot. He's a very hard-nosed player. But he advances. That's got to be a single with a double on the center fielder. Got it. It's a nice play in center field. 7th inning stretch. Mexico down 7-0 now. Another 1-run inning for Italy. It's another thing that Italy do well that a lot of teams that they're playing against don't seem to do that well. Mexico hasn't done it that well. As a team in tournament play, it's really crucial to be able to put up 1-run innings. Just reliably score a run in an inning, and that's a very. I remember the Diamondbacks a few years ago were awful like that. They would just like it seemed like they would score a run every inning. Sometimes there have been some Red Sox, 2018 Red Sox come to mind, although that team was cheating apparently. The Astros, same thing. But like I've seen plenty of offenses in my day where it's one of the most frustrating kinds of offense to play against. I mean, dude, the Blue Jays. That's a good point. The Blue Jays last postseason. It's just 1, 1, 1, 1. 3. Oh no. And the game's over. Like when they get the big inning, the game's over because they've been scoring 1 run every other inning the entire game anyway. I mean, look at this score sheet. 0-1, 0, 1-3, 1-1. They're scoring every inning. And execution is a huge part of that. Taking extra bases. They've taken so many extra bases in this game, Italy. capitalized on every error, every mistake. Venezuela back in the game 4-3. Joey Meneses up to lead off the Mexico 7th inning.
on his van, driving around Italy looking for players for Italian national team. Not just for this team, but for the under-18 team, the under-15 team, the under-20.
Line drive. Base hit. The ball's dropped, but doesn't matter. It's going to stay at first. It's a single. It's a leadoff base runner for Mexico again. Will they make good of it this time? They need a rally at this point, though. They don't just need a run.
It's all been worthwhile because of nights like last night.
JP said when he was driving around, was it 15,000 miles on the van? Right. Said he never had a bad meal.
You don't. You don't. That is the Italian way, Rich, and certainly it's now brought them to the brink of what would be the next greatest triumph in Italian baseball, which would be winning this group. But if they win the group, if this score holds, they would face Puerto Rico on Saturday, and Friday would be Canada and the U.S. Presumably, Logan Webb would get the ball again for manager Mark Rosa.
And for Italy?
Italy on Saturday, it actually could work out quite nicely for them because Samuel Aldegheri, who grew up in the area of Verona, Italy, so an Italian born and raised pitcher, would get that ball potentially for the quarterfinal game against the Puerto Rico.
Again, I think Italy can beat Puerto Rico. I really do. They should, to be honest. It'd be a better game if Puerto Rico had everybody, but they don't have Correa. They don't have all their best players. I think Italy would kind of crush Puerto Rico. If the game were in Puerto Rico would have a better chance, but I don't think it will be. I think it'll be in Miami. Inside, that hit him. 2 guys on. There we go.
And with Francisco Cervelli, this is what you don't want to see. Might be time to go to that bullpen. This one gets away from Gracefo. Just raises the elbow, Nacho Alvarez.
Rechepo will exit. Mexico making some noise. 7-0 Italy.
All right, let's see if there's actually a rally here for Mexico. Let's see. I've been curious since Nola's been out of the game. It's been a little better, but it seems to me by my score sheet, this is the first time Mexico have had multiple runners on. I take that back. Last inning. See, since Nola's been taken out, they've had multiple runners on twice, and they didn't have multiple runners on against Nola at all. Man, imagine an Italy-USA rematch in the semifinal. Imagine a USA-Italy rematch at all. Like the USA actually taking Italy serious this time. I mean, Italy ran this group. Our fate was literally in their hands. Italy could have sacrificed us if they wanted to. They could have. But they didn't. They allowed us to keep living. They allowed us to survive to see tomorrow. Our fate is completely in their hands. Have they made an error? Should they have thrown this game to allow the US to be eliminated? Should they have completely metagamed the World Baseball Classic and lost to Mexico to eliminate the USA? We shall see. If Francisco Cervelli was really a good manager, he'd be metagaming the entire World Baseball Classic 3 rounds in advance, though. Yeah, you can talk about going around town to town in Italy and looking for that. That's cool. Are you playing the other teams against each other 3 rounds in advance like a real great manager? But, like, seriously, it does make a massive difference how active and involved Francisco Cervelli is in this team. I kind of want to go and make a whole video about it right now. As I do kind of want to just make a little video about just how great Italy have been in this group stage, because they really have. It's been unreal. Two guys on. Mexico, no major league experience. Pitcher here on the mound. 2.01 ERA in the Italian league with Parma. Strike. Dick Gonzalez. Pitch is high. Strike. 2-2. Chased it. Oh, he hung it and he didn't make him pay. Fouled it off.
Very rarely chasing outside of the strike zone.
Outside.
Big pitch right here coming up from Scotty. You certainly don't want to load the bases. Got some thunder lurking with the wind and the roads are in and due up shoulder.
Hi, bases loaded. Okay, listen. I'm telling you, how deep is this Italian bullpen right now? How deep is this Italian bullpen? The U.S. got back in the game against Italy last night, too. Ball one. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Bases loaded, nobody out.
You don't have the ability to step off and walk around the mound like you did a couple of years ago. The much faster pace of game now makes it a little bit more difficult for relievers, particularly in high leverage spots.
Les is on deck. Joe LaSorsa is up. And it's down. Alexis Alvarez
way low. Bounced it, but nope. 2-0.
Well, this happens when you have a young man on the mound, especially have a lot of high stress, major league experience.
Yeah, he's pitching in front of a big full stadium like this for the first time maybe ever. There's a strike. They get the out at first, but the run scores. 7-1.
Well, if there was ever a time, Rich, to trade a run for an out, that was it.
Yeah, I kind of felt like a bigger hit was coming there, and instead it's just a little ground ball. 7-1.
So here is Velez. Good move by here by Vinny Pasquantino. Trying to calm his young right-hander down. He has a pretty good idea, Vinny, of what Rowdy Velez can do. Good move there by a guy that's really been vested in this. A lot of ways that Vinny Pasquantino has helped Team Italy. JP? Rich and Dan, one thing that Francisco Cervelli said to me last night was that he told Vinny Pasquantino, if the game is getting loud, if it is getting fast, you stop it at any time, go with the mound, slow it down. Precisely what he's done to stop you will now face the dangerous Rowdy Velez. One thing Velez doesn't run all that well. If he can get him to get one on the ground, this has the makings of being an independent double play.
Fly ball. Foul. Second and third, 1 out.
Velez 2 for 9 with an RBI. No home runs in this classic. Started the first 3 games. Pitched in the new.
Line drive, caught. No, no double play, but line out to first.
Once again, Vinny in the right place at the right time. Rowdy spurred this one up pretty good.
Oh, sorry, all
See
three.
Vinny playing deep at first base, with first base open.
They walk Ezekiel Duran. I'd assume that's what the booing is for. Oh no, they're taking Scotty out. Never mind. Joe Lasorsa coming out of the bullpen. Second and third, 2 out. 7-1, Italy, bottom of the 7th inning.
Holy smokes. You don't look so good.
Oh, tell me about it. It's a real inferno down here. Can I burn?
Second and third, 2 outs.
Back out there again.
Strike 3. Man. Just the chase from Mexico. It's another example. I mean, Italy is just executing better than the teams they're playing against. Every second of every game, it feels like. Duran, big strikeout there to end the inning. As we enter the top of the 8th, and it is not looking good for Mexico. And Dominican up 7-3 in that game as well. Not exactly surprising. Set up here. Perfect. That's great. That's the way it should be right there. Now we're to the top of the 8th. Let's see who's due up. Should be Pasquantino, DeCenzo, and Caglioni. I wonder if Pasquantino can hit his 3rd home run of the game.
What a night for Pasquantino, leader of this team. Team that had gone 3-0. Robert Garcia, the lefty, in for Mexico. A team that had gone 3-0, essentially without his offense. He was 0 for 12 in the first 3 games. He's exploded for 2 kills.
Second pitch fouled off by Pasquantino.
Once again, Italy able to dodge a couple of opportunities for Team Mexico. In the 6th and 7th with multiple runners on. Pitchers making big hits for big
2-1 on Pasquantino now.
He's also sure that second base. Gonzalez moves over to short. Julio Ortiz, nobody in the history of the World Baseball Classic has had a 3-homer game.
Inside fouled off the bat. 2-2.
Versatile back of the bullpen guy. He can set up, he can close. By the UC Davis. Zenko, hit Tony. His name is up 7-1. USA. Through to the quarterfinals. Barring 8 extra innings, some wild quarterback like that. USA safely in. I feel secure in saying that.
Yeah, right now it's just amazing. 6 outs for Team Italy. Feel like they have a 6-run lead going into the 8th inning.
Should be. There you go. Called that one too. Third home run of the game for Vinny Pasquantino. 8-1 Italy. Strike. One on one.
Just when it felt like Mexico had some momentum going, like Team Italy's done this entire full B play, they just answered back.
His end zone line going into right field. That's a hit. Top of the eighth, 8-1. Italy on top.
Well, here's the third one. He's already hit two. Why not go for the trifecta? The pass block strikes 3 times in Dyke Park.
And Leo takes a strike. Top of the lineup in that stunning win over USA. They were 0 for 22. That's hard to do. Score 8 runs and beat that type of team.
Yeah, the bottom third of the order, very productive throughout Pool B for Team Italy. Now they're starting to get some of the featured players involved.
Yeah, Birdie, a homer, 2 hits, 2 RBIs. Asquatch, 3 homers. JP.
Strike 3. Who's on first? The hell? DeCenzo single. Caglione strikes out. No contact day for Caglione. 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. Oh, it's 8-1 now.
Looking at initially, Rich, the first thing I thought was, boy, that's somebody with a long address, a lot of numbers in their address on their mailbox.
And Fisher.
Strike.
He misses there. Well, Francisco Cervelli has a lot of confidence in this youngster. He can stick him in there. In this game.
Strike 2. Wild swing from Fisher there.
Fisher didn't think Garcia came set.
Right down the middle. In the gap. That's a double. That might score a run. Go to the plate. Safe. 9-1. RBI double for Fisher. 9-1 Italy.
Speedy as Alec Thomas is, there's no chance he's going to catch this one. Drive keeps moving for Team Italy.
Garcia's
originally with counting our allegiance to the American people. 0% financing for 60 months on select 2026 models, or with government sales tax, plus no monthly payments for 90 days, and a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain included warranty. Because a promise means nothing unless you back it up. Nothing stops America. Nothing stops Ram. Some like them on an ice cream sandwich. Eat them how you like them.
Pop-Tart, crazy!
La playa is Spanish for the beach. If you can't remember that, the word Corona also works. Corona, la playa always.
Out of the Mexico bullpen. Andrew Fisher, RBI double, he's in second. Italy keeps adding on.
Side 1-1 on D'Orazio.
One thing to think about, Billy Lockwood, really good catcher, and a really good weapon at the plate. Kyle Tito, the hamstring injury last night. Has swung a pretty good bat.
2-1. Pitch fouled off from Ramirez.
May not be the big goal. Tito behind the plate. Cisco Cervelli talked about Foxy having problems too, but it's hard. He said this has happened to me. This has happened to Jorge Posada, who's on his staff. This has happened to Sal Pisano. And you have to jump behind the plate and catch pitchers you've not seen before, really fought before. That could be a challenge.
If TV was same energy, we'd probably
Did that hit him?
playing the exhibition with the crowd on.
Did that hit him or did that hit the bat? The strike hit the bat. 2-2. I thought it might have hit his hands, but it hit off the bat. Maybe the knob, maybe the barrel. I don't know.
Probably didn't just want to catch 9 innings. He wanted to catch all the bullpens.
Rich, one of the important details for the
I give Cervelli so much credit for this. He's such an active and engaged manager. Down the line, foul.
was pitch count, which you don't do really in any other league around the world. And what he was told by the veteran players on the team is, listen, once you throw the ball back to the mound, just start hitting buttons. Don't think, just start pushing buttons, because if you think for 2 seconds and then wait before you start pressing buttons, you're compressing the amount of time the pitcher has to give you the answer. Just hit the button, let the pitcher decide, and get into a better rhythm. He's been much better since then.
Absolutely. 2-2.
Nice pitch. Strike 3. Good curveball by Ramirez. Gets D'Orazio. Number 2.
Look at this breaking ball. Well, Ramirez down and in, pulls the string, took something off. See that grip on the side of the ball. Hard curveball.
It's a really nice curveball.
Razio out front, gets the second out.
Aaron Nola. I mean, nah, Vinny Pasquantino's got to be player of the game with the 3 home runs, but Aaron Nola, honorable mention, and he makes Italy scary in like a prospective, semifinal or final game. But Italy's weakness is their bullpen. They're clearly able to get out to big leads, but their ability to hold those leads is
Back-to-back games.
more questionable, at least against the high-level teams. Against, USA, they clearly struggled to hold the lead against USA. They did hold it, but they were up 8-0 and only won 8-6. So against like the DR or Japan, I don't know how well this bullpen would be able to hold a lead. There have even been sketchy moments here. I mean, it was 7-0, but they had the bases loaded, nobody out a couple innings ago. Ground out to third. That ends the top of the 8th, and up comes Mexico with another chance to try to mount a rally off Italy's bullpen, but they're going to need a bigger rally. Now it's 9-1. Grounds out 5-3. And that's going to end the top of the 8th. 1, 1, 3, 1, 1, 2. That is in fact 9. And where's the 1 run for Mexico? Right here. There you go. Mexico now comes up in the bottom of the 8th inning. And it's going to start with a Rosarena. Which, honestly, not what you wanted for Mexico. I'd rather have... I mean, you've got Meneses hitting 4th. It's not too bad. But to me, the lineup kind of falls off after... honestly, Alvarez. Thomas is 0 for 3. Ortiz and Gonzalez have both been on base twice, though. It's actually Rosarena. It's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. It's Duran and Rosarena who've really been struggling in this game. It's been hurting Mexico, actually. It's really Rosarena and Duran who need to pick it up. Turn my lamp up. See if that looks better. That is much better. That is much, much better. I like that lighting a lot more. What's up in this DR game here? Dominican Republic might pick to win the whole tournament. It's 7-3, bottom of the 5th. Both these teams are through, though, I believe. And once again, Soto and Tatis with home runs for the Dominican Republic. Why my like face cam has the little corner of the box refusing to go away, but whatever. It's funny. Oh, Adam Ottavino, yeah. Well, it's another good relief pitcher, man. I mean, it's another good pitcher for Italy. Sagisi off the bench, Antonacci to second. Morabito now in left. Ball's outside. Ball 2. 2-0 to a Rosarena. Ball 3, not close. Any of the pitches so far out of Vino. Ball 4. 4-pitch walk by Ottavino to Rosarena to start the inning. We'll see if he finds the zone. But it's just such a tall mountain to climb now for Mexico. Such a mountain to climb for Mexico. Aranda. Strike. Strike 2. There we go. Now he's finding the zone. Not crazy velo from Ottavino. 80s, 70s velocity. Definitely not the velocity he had in his prime. Oh, and 2 on Aranda. High. 1 and 2.
Velocity.
Let's turn the volume up a little bit.
Hitting angles. He's a deep thinker.
High. Oh, no, sorry. That's just inside, not high. Low and inside. 2-2.
Spent 15 years in the big leagues. Had some really solid seasons. It looks a lot easier if you're sitting at home and just throw it over the plate and get out there in a game type situation.
And 2 strikes to start the at-bat, and then 3 balls in a row. 3-2 count.
727 appearances.
3 balls in a row for Ottavino. 4 balls in a row last at-bat.
It was a good place for him. Dyken Park. Rosarena was on.
Strike 3. Right down the middle. Beautiful curveball.
That's his bread and butter pitch, the sweeper. It's had difficulty.
Impossible not to call that a strike. Looking strikeout there on Aranda.
That is known for that breaking ball. That didn't like the ball, but appeared to get that outside edge.
No, it was a strike.
Heel not liking it either.
Yeah, it was a strike, guys. Calm down. That was a strike. That was right down the middle. It was a nice pitch. Yeah, he released it a little outside, but it's over the plate.
Outside corner. Easy pitch
Just
to
let
lay
it go.
off. If you're a lefty, you see that ball almost in the right-handed
Yeah, it looks like it's going to go way outside. That's why he took it. It was a tricky pitch. That's what you have to do when you don't have your velocity anymore. Another off-speed pitch. Strike 1. I guess the runner took second. I'll call that defensive indifference. Alejandro Kirk. Launched to left field, but foul. 0-2.
They themselves had high expectations. Benji Hill was very confident coming in. Jeremy Moran was hitting balls out of the park. Lost to USA 5-3, and was confident, hey, wait till the rematch. Guess what? Not going to be a rematch in this World Baseball Classic.
Yeah, the way they clawed back into that game against Team USA, they found themselves down 5-0. They just kept scratching and clawing, trying to get back into it.
Ball 1-2.
It's going to be a big disappointment for Team Mexico this whole job. It felt like they controlled their own destiny. They win and they advance.
One, two to Kirk.
1-2 to Kirk. Outside. 2-2. Kirk is 1 for 3.
Ottavino right now, you stretch his count about as far as you want to take it. He's been able to throw that sweeper, has been his most effective pitch that he can rely on.
Strike.
Doesn't happen often. Kirk just waving in a breaking ball. That's how good the swing was.
Yeah, this one just continues.
Yeah, Ottavino still has his movement, though. It's true. He doesn't have the velo, but he's got movement.
It starts out on that outside corner and you're curved. The last thing you want to do is be left standing with the bat and get called out on strike 3.
JP, one thing to keep in mind here, Rich, if Mexico loses this game, they miss their chance
Just
to
misses.
2028 Olympic Games in Los Angeles. Recall the top 2 finishers in this tournament among those teams in the Americas, so North America, South America, will qualify. If this result holds,
Yeah, it's U.S. and Puerto Rico who make it to the Olympics. Oh, Canada's one of you.
Dominican Republic and Venezuela. Of course,
Yeah.
the U.S. has already qualified as the host nation. Just 6 teams, 6 total for the entire world, will be in that baseball tournament. Where do the other 3 come from? There are a series of additional qualifiers, most notably
Inside.
the WBC Premier 12, which will soon become the Premier 16. That's the second biggest senior level baseball tournament around the world after the World Baseball Classic, and then additional tournaments that would include potential teams from
Strike. 3-1.
the 6 teams qualifying for baseball next Summer Olympics in Los Angeles. Meneses,
3-1.
Rosarena is out at second. Ottavino's breaking ball.
That's a strike. 3-2.
Looked like it hit the corner.
It's another nasty pitch from Ottavino. The location is great. It's more yet another example of Italy executing.
Once again, that
Just an incredibly focused approach from Italy, really.
You'd have to think 3-2. He's going to go right back to it again.
It's one thing to have a baseball team full of professional players. It's another thing to actually have a professional team. A team with an attitude that's this professional. And like you see their coaching staff is just sitting there. Like right behind the batter's box. And I get that all the coaching staffs are right by the, the stairs. I get that. They're right on the field, but I just feel like Italy's coaching staff are right there, eye level with their players, locked in, have their notes right in front of them.
It's going to be great to see Ernie Witt, the skipper of
There's just a focus on Team Italy.
been there and part of that program for a long time.
Part of some really good teams in the mid-1980s for the Toronto Blue Jays.
Justin Morneau on that staff. Paul Quantrill on that staff. And my favorite name in baseball, Stubby Clapp, the third base coach.
Paul's son Cal was part of that victory today for Team Canada.
Ottavino,
Hit him, bases loaded.
Francisco Cervelli, they can seat him up.
And Francisco Cervelli's going to come get Ottavino.
Melas, a big lefty bat coming in from Mexico. And Italy going to the bullpen. 9-1.
I think when I went to work, I wasn't sick, Keith. I was just eating.
Nobody's purposing.
One hit from Mexico can make things at least a little more interesting here. But, Italy's done too good of a job tacking on here. I think if Italy, what was it, 6-1 when Nola left the game, or 6-0 rather. And they've made it 9 now. And it's just too big of a hole for Mexico. It's just too big of a hole, but they need a big hit right now. They won't have any chance at all. But all the headlines are really about this Italian team right now. I'm definitely going to make a video here coming up about how this Italian team has performed here in this group stage of the World Baseball Classic, about Francisco Cervelli, about, the players they found for this team, how this team has improved since the last World Baseball Classic. Because like I said, it's one thing to assemble a group of professional players and make a team and call it Italy. I criticize this team for not having, maybe not having the togetherness that a lot of other teams would, and this is like the most professional team I've seen. This team seems more professional to me than the U.S. team does, at least with the way they approach games, if you know what I mean. Approach games in a more professional way. And Francisco Cervelli is such a great manager. He's such an active manager. He's right in there with his hitters all the time. I feel like you've seen Benji Gill actually have to get more involved in the game himself as Mexico's manager, just to counter Francisco Cervelli, because of how active Francisco Cervelli is as the manager. Just looking over into the.
Last thing you want to do if you're Team Italy right now is to give Mexico any
Always like plotting and planning, top, just like locked in at all times. Driven, nope. That's hanging up there. Right out of the inning. Italy gets out of it. 9-1, top 9. No runs for Mexico.
Certainly didn't expect him to come into a game with Team Mexico down 9-1.
If you were to name an all-pool B team, where would you start?
I think Pasquantino just shot up the list. I mean, how can we deny a 3-home run game? Bobby Witt comes to mind. Aaron Judge.
I put Gunnar Henderson on there.
Almost beat it out, man.
Aaron Nola.
Italy typically still running out every ball in the top of the ninth inning up 8 runs. Antonacci typically running out every ball. That's a shortstop gets it. 6-3 right there.
Mexico, U.S. The stories behind the scenes. JP, you've been all over it.
Well, Dan, I appreciate it. It's been a thrill to work with both you and Rich.
When Sagisi gets injured.
Lots of baseball and certainly more to come here in the quarterfinal with 2 more games coming up this weekend. I was thinking about the group of players that Canada's bringing up for having won that group in Puerto Rico, and wouldn't it be quite a story if at some point in time in his journey, Jamison Taillon would have the chance to pitch for Canada here in Houston. Taillon has Canadian parents, but was raised here in the Woodlands, Texas, just north of Houston. The hometown return for Jamison Taillon as Canada makes it out of the group for the first time ever in World Baseball Classic.
Yeah, that Canadian lineup, it's Naylor, Bo Naylor, Josh Naylor, Edward Julian, who can really hit. And we have Toro on that infield. Tyler O'Neill in the outfield.
Sagisi 0 for 5 so far in the Classic. 0-1 count.
Mike Soroka is lined
Ball 1.
up to start that quarterfinal game. Got Logan Allen, Cal Quantrill, James Paxton, who's retired but is back on Canada's roster. He can pitch today. So JC out to center. Thomas has the catch.
I think of James Paxton pitching that game in Seattle.
The Eagle.
Landed all over James Paxton. I give him a lot of credit out of it. Hit the deck.
That Eagle would have been flying anywhere.
Number 9, me, you're going to see me on the ground, Rich.
Jacob Marcino up 2 outs in the top of the 9th.
Marcy.
Ball a little high.
Player on the all-field team. How about Nate Eaton, the center fielder?
Terrific hitting at the top of the order. Harry Ford started out with a bang and Pool B.
Strike 1.
Who's your best reliever? Best 2 relievers.
Mason Miller, it's hard to look past Mason Miller. I mean, I know last night it was kind of territory he's not normally accustomed to.
Ball
pitching in.
2-1.
It's hard to look past Mason Miller. He just stands out for me. There's nobody in this Pool B that throws 98 to 102 with a wipeout slider.
Greg Weitzer.
Yeah, it's depressing that Munoz is pitching now for Mexico in a situation where it's not really salvageable for them. 3-1. Pasquantino, 4 home run game. Anybody?
The on deck circle.
Needs Marcy to get on base to go after a 4-homer game. He's the only player. in the
Strike.
Baseball Classic
Maybe a little high, but he calls it a strike.
at a 3-homer game.
Trying to do his best Reggie Jackson impersonation. World Series play missed in October against the Dodgers. As much espresso as Penny has in that body right now, he's probably wanting to play a doubleheader right now. He'd be ready to go for game 2.
Fouled off.
21 times in Major League Baseball history where players had 4 home runs. Were you present during those?
Never seen one in person. Seen a few watching it and at home on TV
I was present for Mike Cameron with the Mariners
in Chicago.
and
High and out. Here we go. Pasquantino. Gonna have a shot.
Wall in center field, so he was close to 5.
Pasquantino gonna have a shot at 4. Man on first.
Well, if he gets it, he's going to have to earn it because
I think Sagisi struck out, correct?
there is in the game of baseball to make
Oh, flew out to center. Alright.
Nick Kurtz,
F8.
and he did it here against the Astros.
You're gonna walk.
Sacramento.
And Pasquantino. 1-0 pitch. Low.
never going to crack or do it. It'd be right here in Unison assume 2-0.
Yeah, just 2-0 swing out of your shoes, man. I'd be swinging 3-0. Also, I'd be swinging 3-0.
This will be the
I'd be swinging 4-0. I'd be cutting out of my shoes by 3 home runs a game. Swing at it. Nope. It's an outside. He's trying to get him to chase with everything. He's not. I don't think he wants to go after him. 3-0. Will he see a strike here? Little high, ball 4. Back-to-back walks for Andres Munoz.
probably when he's trying to make his team out of spring training, when they actively get an innings work, it's tough to create that kind of mojo you're accustomed to pitching with when you're a guy that's high leverage in the ninth inning.
And to be honest with you, you really can't leave him out there much longer. He's thrown 18 pitches. You don't want him up in the upper 20s or lower 30s.
Yeah, I think that's the conversation Elmer Vicente, pitching coach in Team Mexico's having right now.
They do have a lefty up, JP.
A lot of respect to Munoz for being here to pitch for his country in the World Baseball Classic. Consider the Mariners made it all the way to Game 7 of the American League Championship Series. And sometimes you'll hear pitchers who are involved in the late stages of the postseason opt not to pitch in the Classic. Munoz is here for his country. Certainly a lot of respect for him.
Armenta. And you hear the phone ring. The question's going to be, is he ready?
Yeah, I would assume the last thing you want to do is put Munoz's regular season in jeopardy. This will be probably the final hitter he sees. This will be his 20th pitch. Particularly when you're a late inning guy, you never like to come out of a game in the middle of an inning. You're so accustomed to walking off the field, getting that last out.
Busted back, roller to short. Heel.
Ground out to shortstop for DeCinzo, and that's going to end the inning. 3 more outs for Italy.
He's done it again. A 9-1 lead to the bottom of the ninth.
One more chance for Team Mexico. It is not looking great. 3 more outs for Italy. A dominant group stage here for this Italian team.
JP, great stuff all night. Look forward to your interview.
Quattrini, another Italian league reliever. 3rd in a row. Actually, sorry, Ottavino, but other than Ottavino, it's been nothing but Italian league relievers. Which is very impressive, albeit it is a blowout. I worry about these guys against the DR and against Japan more so. And the US, of course. Italy had trouble holding a lead against the US as well. I don't know how well they'll hold leads in the late part of the tournament, to be honest.
Breathing room, though, with an 8-run lead here, bottom of the 9th.
USA and Italy advancing. USA Friday night against Canada. And Italy against Puerto Rico Saturday afternoon here in Houston.
Two 1 pitch outside, 3-1. And hold up.
Orazio imploring Quattrini to just bump in strikes. Thomas hits it right center field. Marcy.
Team Italy 2 outs away. About 3 hours ago, we were wondering how this thing would shake out. Team
Oh, I
Italy
see.
days off, able to set that rotation. Michael Lorenzen.
Wait, no.
Team USA.
I'm so confused.
Aaron
Hold up. 1 second. Did I miss something up here? I very well may have. Lawrence made a walk, so Miranda called out on strikes. Kirkton sticking. Meneses. I don't know why it says Meneses. Oh, okay. I skipped 2 batters. This is here, and this isn't Gonzalez, it's Ornelas. Took this AB. Then he flew out. And then Meneses walked. There. Meneses walked. And then Alvarez got hit by a pitch. So the bases were loaded, that's right. Hit by pitch. Turn the volume back up. It's 1 and 2, 1 out.
Whatever they need from here on out.
Hit him. There Rosarena goes. 3rd. Definitely too quick of a pitch.
Miranda to Rosarena, top of the order. Italy 10 hits with their 9 runs. 4 more homers, 3 by Pasquantino. John Purdy also homered. They go through 4 games and hit 12 home runs in full play. Indiana at first base.
Center field. Jared Serna hit by a pitch.
Down to first base, not taking anything for granted. You'd like to see that. Easy thing to do when a game's out of hand. You just roll it over to the right side and you just trot down to first base.
Well, good effort here from Durant. That even surprised Antonacci. It's fun. It's fun. They have plenty of time. Rosarena down to the last out is Mexico. Italy last night put a big dent in Team USA, but with a win here,
Last out for Mexico. 1-0 pitch, Rosarena. High. 2-0.
That Team USA has never done.
Classic, and let's get through pool play undefeated.
Yeah, and it's not an easy group either to get through undefeated. And they weren't really particularly challenged all that much. Did they even have a close game?
They had to hold on after an 8-0 lead last night shrunk to 8-6, and they did. They judge at the end. Tonight, Mexico will not mount a comeback.
Well, the third, and that's going to do it. Italy, undefeated in Pool A.
Into the quarterfinals, and Mexico has been eliminated.
And Mexico eliminated. Final 9-1.
Well, they came in as somewhat of an underdog in the power pack Pool B with Team USA and Mexico.
Oh, it's Pool B, not Pool A. Why did I think this is Pool A? Pool B. Cool. Whatever. Italy 4-0. Mexico 3-1. Mexico, actually, sorry. Mexico 2-2 and eliminated. And the USA moves on to the quarterfinals to play Canada, and Italy will play Puerto Rico. And I honestly think that the US and Italy may be due for, if that's how that works, a semifinal rematch. It should be a fun elimination stage to the World Baseball Classic. It was a great group stage. Italy definitely being the surprise of the group stage, but not that surprising considering how they executed. And this group turned out pretty mathematically solid with the standings: a 4-0 team, a 3-1 team, a 2-2 team, a 1-3 team, and an 0-4 team. And Francisco Cervelli, really the MVP of the tournament of the group stage for Italy, in my mind. As much as everybody on that team contributed and helped in their own way, Francisco Cervelli is such an active and engaged manager and such a leader, clearly, to that group. And if he's not the manager of Team Italy for the foreseen future going forward, which I'm pretty sure he was the manager in the last tournament as well, but if he's not the manager of Italy going forward, he's definitely got a future in Major League Management, as you see the sadness on the face of the Mexican team. I'll be back later tonight with a gaming stream, probably. This was a lot of fun. And we see here Korea versus the Dominican Republic winner. Sorry, Dominican-Venezuela winner, so it's going to be Korea versus Dominican, U.S. versus Canada, and then the winner of that. So it'll probably be U.S.-Dominican on that side of the bracket, so we may not get a U.S.-Italy rematch, actually. Italy versus Puerto Rico, I'll take Italy in that one, and then Japan versus Venezuela, I'll probably take Japan. So Japan, Italy is likely set up with a semifinal date with Japan, in my mind, actually, which that's a team that I question Italy's ability to beat. I mean, Italy's weakness. There's nothing that any amount of execution or, Francisco Cervelli being a leader can do about, I think, the lack of bullpen depth with Italy. I think that a lot of Italy's, the pitchers from the Italian league that they have in the back of that bullpen, they did well in a game like this with a large lead. But if you don't give them a large lead and they're in a pressure-packed situation against a team like Japan, I question their ability to get through that with their bullpen. But man, Team Italy so far for sure. The story of the tournament. I didn't expect them to even get out of this group, but instead, victories over the U.S. and Mexico, victories over everybody else in the group. Really, really incredible stuff. So I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out, and thanks for all the support on the stream. Like and subscribe for more.